York, boy. We out here, Jersey. So, huh?
Shout out to Wack HipHopShow all day, every day. LJ.
Wack HipHopShow. That shit they be doing that whack shit on, man.
I just love you. I love your show.
See you doing your thing.
Tell the truth. Keep it real, money.
The Wack HipHopShow.
Wack HipHopShow. Wack HipHopShow.
Wack HipHopShow.
Wack HipHopShow. Keep doing your thing.
Wack HipHopShow.
Make sure you check out the Wack Hip Hop Show if you want something special, all right?
We lit right now.
Motherfucker. Wow. You was supposed to save Jimmy. Now you eating motherfucking lunch? This is what I'm talking about. I told you, no son need to watch his son die. Hopscotch or not. We was supposed to go to the Met game. Supposed to go to the Jet game. And you here eating motherfucking lunch. You zombie motherfucker. You need to get your shit together. I need to talk to the head of the hospital.
Sir.
Cause you ain't trying.
Excuse me, sir. My name is Dr. D. I have something for you.
It better not be these nuts. What are you talking about, Dr. D?
Come on in, little Jimmy.
What? Oh, Jimmy! Oh, Dr. D! You did it!
I'm the man. That's why they call me the best doctor in the world.
See, Dr. D, I really appreciate that. See, but Jimmy, he was black. What happened to him?
Hey, shit happens.
Shit happened. At least he's still alive.
Listen, it was a hard operation. I had to replace him with an Asian body. It's the only way I can say it.
You see this motherfucker? This is a real doctor. You need to have your motherfucking license revoked. Dr. D bringing miracles in here.
Look at him. I worked so hard I lost a glove.
Look at that. Michael Jackson in the operating room. Super bad.
Yeah. Listen, it was a pleasure. This is why I became a doctor in the first place. I knew as soon as I finished graphic design school that I could be the best doctor ever. Yeah.
Jimmy!
It's all right.
Oh,
it's all right.
Jimmy.
I just need you to sign here. Sign here.
Oh, I'm black. I don't sign no papers.
Hey, initial here. Yeah, hey. All right, good job.
Come on, Jimmy.
I'll talk to you about the papers.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on.
Yeah. How you like that, zombie? I saved the day again. Worked so hard I lost a glove. Yeah. Truth is, I don't even work in this bitch. I just stopped by to make fun of you. Saw this kid and I gave it to him. As soon as I walked into the room, I saw him yelling at you. I thought this is the perfect moment. Anyway, let me take this shit off. This ain't even mine. I got it from some other doctor after I kick his ass. Put away. Yeah. Anyway, what are you doing here? Dead people shouldn't be doctors. How you supposed to say somebody you dead? Man, get you. I'm out.
In other news, unfortunately, man, Triple X Tentacion, I don't know how you pronounce his name, you know what I mean? I call a nigga Triple X, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, the brother was killed last week, you know what I mean? This BMW coming straight from the car lot, trying to get a motorcycle. And you know what I mean? It's real sad, man. Brother was only 20 years old, got killed, and you know what I mean, the streets is rough out there. You know, X started off rough, you know what I mean, doing a whole lot of negative energy, but then at the end, the brother was trying to turn his life around, speaking positivity to the youth out there, trying to tell them like, hey man, you ain't got to do that, be great, be yourself, don't follow other people and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate, man. And I was digging the little brother, man, you know what I mean, his music was real good. Cool artist, man. One of the ones I like out of all these young little niggas, but It's unfortunate, man. A good die young just when the brother was trying to turn his life around. Something like that happened. You know what I mean? Supposedly the police got somebody in custody and, you know, they robbed him for his jewelry and stuff like that. But it's crazy, man. But before he died, you know what I mean, at least he took care of his family. And they said, you know, he got his grandmother, his aunts, his sisters, some houses out in Florida. You know what I mean? The brother was doing it big. A lot of people looked up to him. And unfortunately, you know what I mean, sometimes that's how it is when you're living in the hood, man. You never know what to expect. So you got to watch yourself and always try to live your day like your life is your last, man. You never know what could happen. So send blessings to the family. And, hey, man, what can you do?
We lit right now.
Hi guys, Wack HipHopShow. We'll show you how to work the lactorial muscles. Feeling a bit dizzy, so a bit Minnie Mouse, so see you in a moment. Boom.
In other news, here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons. News with Donald Trump and Kim Jong-il Jr., whatever the fuck this nigga name is. They finally met. I know I'm late with it, nigga, but so what? I was chilling, I had shit to do, nigga. But anyway, you know what I mean? The niggas finally met. Seemed like it went well. Kim Jong said he was gonna get rid of his shit, you know what I mean? Dennis Rodman was crying. He brought them all together. They had Ponderosa, and everything was alright. You know what I mean? But what can you do? You know what I mean? People say Donald Trump ain't doing what he can do, but hey, man, he doing what he did. He did what Obama couldn't do because he was black, but that's besides the point. He was doing a lot of shit that people can't do. Now he's dealing with the wall. He's separating kids from their parents. And hey, nigga, you ain't growing up in America. Take your ass back home. That's what Donald Trump said. But he said, you know what? Come to find out, people were saying there was a lot of actors up there, so maybe it wasn't nobody really trying to come in. You had actors, you had a lot of stuff going on, but right now we living in the crazy ass world. You can't know you don't know what to believe. You know what I mean? You got actors, motherfuckers pretending to be immigrants, all type of shit. But once again, baby, what can you do? It's the man behind the curtain pulling the strings. People mad at Donald Trump, but it's been going on for a long time, baby. You know what I mean? The government gonna do whatever the fuck they wanna do when they wanna do it. And you can't do nothing but shut up and drink your tea, eat your food, go to work, be a slave, nigga. That's all they want you to do. But if you got money, maybe you can get out of it. But whatever. Most of us is struggling, working 2-3 jobs, nigga, paying bills, might have a little bit of fun. But that's the way the world is, baby. And you got to get used to it. Cause that's the way it's set up. But in the words of Tupac, baby, that's just the way it is. Whatever, nigga.
Yeah, hello? Hey, what's up, Dad? Hey, what's up, Ma? How you doing? Yeah. Wait a minute. Let me tell you what happened. I was gonna come over there, but let me tell you why I didn't come. Okay? And you gonna understand when I tell you this. Cornelius and Lord Zombie, right? I'm riding with them. So, you know, Cornelius driving, right? Him and Lord Zombie drinking, right? We get pulled over by the park. When we get pulled over, Inspector Gadget had the flashlight on us, so he made us get out the car. So when we got out the car, you know what I'm saying, Inspector Gadget, he asking us we got any weed on and stuff like that. I'm like, look, Lord Zombie and Cornelius taking me over to see Daphne. You know, that's my little shorty wop now. He gonna try to tell me he don't care nothing about that, but it smell like we been drinking liquor and smoking weed in the car. Yeah, that's what he told me. Yeah, you can believe that, baby? So anyway.
It's Monday's Motivational Minute with Rick Kelly. Now, as a child, I used to have these books with all these dots in it, right? And this basically connect the dots so you can draw this picture. So you got these dots and they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, or 5, and you have to follow each dot until you get the full picture. You can go from 1 to 100, 1 to 500, whatever may be the case. So you don't ever draw in that book going from 1 to 7 or 6 to 20 because the picture won't come out right. There's a process that you follow, 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to continually follow this process in order to get where you're going on your road to success. That's what you need to do. Thank you.
To make that change, I saw the that Batman Lego movie.
Okay.
It was pretty good. Had a lot of Michael Jackson records, I'll tell you that.
Really?
Oh man, and they butchered them.
Oh, they were singing Michael
Yeah, man, they were singing Man in the Mirror, B.
Who, the Joker was singing that shit?
I think, nah, it was just like I don't think none of the actors did it. It was just like you know the background music, and it was not Michael Jackson singing it. It was somebody else doing it, man. It's foul, right? I guess they can't, get the rights for that.
Remade, so it don't matter.
But not Michael Jackson, please.
Hey, whatever.
Oh, by the way, the movie was it was okay.
They should have had Dream sing that shit.
Who?
Dream. I mean, not Dream, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Yeah, they should have had The Weeknd sing. If you're going to do any Michael Jackson records over, let
The Weeknd do it.
You know what I mean? Because he's going to sound just like this.
The Weeknd is the official sponsor, or whatever you want to call it, for Michael Jackson when he does records.
Exactly.
Today I want to talk about being powerful. A queen will face adversity whenever she's going through her everyday life. Emotions will come up from the past, even the present, and she just needs to remain strong and confident that she can make it through any obstacle. See this as training for the future and know that she is the one that controls her emotions, she controls her destiny, she controls her mission. And as long as she keeps her head on straight, she can make it through anything.
In other news, unfortunately, baby, struggle don't stop, baby. You know what I mean? It's always something. You just got the kid who's 15, who was going into the corner store, got stabbed up, shot up. Well, he didn't get shot. Normally niggas get shot in the hood, but this time the brother got stabbed up in his neck, unfortunately, by 3 kids in the store. You don't know what the real story is, but they said the brother got stabbed in the neck, ran to the hospital and died. It's always something, baby. The youth, what are you doing, baby? What is you doing? You know what I mean? There's a whole lot of shit going on. Motherfuckers just killing people for no reason. Sometimes get hot, somebody got to die. Unfortunately, why I gotta be like that? Why I gotta be like that in the black hood, the Spanish hood, the community? They ain't doing that in the white kids, in the white community. Well, in the white community, they shoot motherfuckers up in school. But, yeah, you know, it ain't got to be like that, baby. You got your whole life ahead of you. You know what I mean? Kid could have been minding his business, got into an altercation, that's it. Life over. Back in the day when I was growing up, motherfuckers fight. You fight a motherfucker. What do you want to fight, nigga? Niggas tussling on the ground, fighting, hitting each other. Next day, baby, end of the week, you might be friends. But you can't do that now, baby. You got to watch your back. You got to mind your motherfucking business, baby. You mind your business. If you don't mind your business, something can happen to you. You know what I mean? So that's why sometimes you want to help people and you got to keep going. You wind up getting in somebody's business, they say, you ain't mind your business, bow, nigga, you shot in your chest. Anything can happen. But the streets is crazy, baby. But like I said, you know what I mean? Blessings to the people that, the brother that died, his family, you know what I mean? Nobody ever wants to get that call like that happened to their kid or their relative, and what can you do, baby? What can you do?
Yeah, Shazoo down here in Miami, Florida, the Wack HipHopShow Network. Yeah, down here chilling with Art Bar, and guess who tried to slide through undetectedly? Yeah, your boy, Lord Zombie. What up, players? All right, baby. What's good? Down here chilling, trying to get your workout on, get fitted. All right, man, muscle time, baby. Down here getting it. The Wack HipHopShow. Bang, bang.
You got a lot
lot of double and triple agents.
That's why
niggas be faking shit out.
That's why
niggas will fake this shit out.
I kind of believe the wiretaps because come on, man, we get bugged every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of those conspiracy theories.
I am.
But I think Big Brother be watching. You know what I'm saying?
He always watching.
You know what I mean? So I can see some truth in it, and I can see both sides are in trouble because the Democrats are spying on the Republicans, and maybe the Republicans had to do something with Russia with the campaign. You know what I'm saying? So either or, this is bad news.
It could be, man. Hey, man, you can't trust none of them niggas. No. At the end of the day, you can't trust Trump.
I can trust Obama.
You can't. I don't know if you can trust Obama either, but
I like Obama.
You can't. If you in politics, you can't trust none of them niggas. That's what it comes down to. Because they only working for themselves. They might act like they for the people, but they really for, they're equal group. That's all it's about, player.
We lit right now.
Yeah. In the true fashion of real hip hop, you know what I mean? A lot of people might not know I tell jokes and shit like that, but I do rap, I do produce, and you know what I mean? This is my man DJ Blast. You see the turntable.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take it back on some old school hip hop shit. So let's go, Blast.
It's the boss. Guys up, let's go now. Yeah. Come on now. Wait a minute now. I see you guys. I'm in the house, y'all. We in the house, y'all. I'm in the house, y'all. We in the house for sure. Hey yo, backhanded, I flow savage for low addicts on the low, moving through the streets like a loaded ratchet. Drop rhymes like a casket on them bastards. Hit the street standing still like rush hour traffic. Rap with no plastic for titans that clash it. Check my blueprint, it's Illmatic style classic. You niggas flaccid, yo, I'm spitting that acid. Ballin' like I'm 32 in LA, so call it magic. Let's be honest, rapping whack for so long. Mic in my hand, chop a nigga like Voltron. Leaving on my throat wall, spit like a snowstorm. Plus I set it off like Queen Line, 6 car alarms. Rude boy, dumb dada, flow hotter. Keep a bad bitch doing tricks, ask the Globetrotters. It ain't the dough that got us, persona the shot. The cops come around here, we don't matter. Come on, man. I'm in the house, y'all. We in the house, y'all. I'm in the house for sure. I'm in the house, y'all. We in the house, y'all. I'm in the house, y'all. We in the house for sure. Hip hop endangered species, spitting that feces. The hood is like African kids. This the type of food they need, B. I'm going in, minus Drake and Wheezy. Nigga with an attitude, word to easy. Make moves like the board of Ouija. Your girl facing windshield, homie, and my dick is the squeegee. My ears so freezy, nigga, please believe me. You couldn't see me in 3D on TV. I'm hot as a stovetop, you get no props. Fucking with the kids, you get popped like a dough lot. Nos is an animal, coming to manhandle you, damage you, ramming you. With the skills that's mechanical, sorta like a cannibal. Might as well call me Hannibal, mandible with the claws when I come to dismantle you. Yeah, and I'm just getting started, so welcome to your funeral. You dearly departed, and come on, man. I'm in the house, y'all. We in the house, y'all. I'm in the house for sure. I'm in the house, y'all. We in the house, y'all. I'm in the house, y'all. We in the house for sure. Yeah. Guys up, DJ Blast, El Problemo, you know what it is. Jersey in the house. Yeah.
In other news, baby, you already know what it is. You know what I mean? The NBA draft is here, and they trying to see my man LeBron going to LA, baby. LA, bro. LeBron or whatever. LA Brown. Whatever the fuck you want to call him, baby. Personally, some niggas say he going to team up with Kawhi Leonard. He going to team up with Paul George. As long as he get the fuck out of Cleveland, I don't care. Because I'm a LeBron fan. Niggas say you a bandwagon. No, me, ball. I'm a LeBron fan. Wherever he at, I'm at. You know what I mean? So if you a Laker fan, he go to Lakers. We Laker fans, nigga. Well, I'm still a LeBron fan. Whatever you want to do, nigga, it don't matter. You know what I mean? But you don't know what LeBron gonna do. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, he got swept in the NBA Finals because the ref was cheating the first 2 games, and then JR did the dumb shit, and nobody else showed up. But what do you expect, man? LeBron is a one-man wrecking crew, but you can't do it all against 4 superstars, a whole team. You know what I mean? You out there balling out of control with a broken fucking hand, and unfortunately, you lost again, bro. No matter what, you still the greatest to me, Playboy. You know what I mean? It don't matter what Stephen A. say, because he buys like a motherfucker. Max the only one with some common sense. This is what I don't get. Motherfuckers get mad at LeBron for making it to the finals. Oh, he's 6 in this, and 3 and 6, and Jordan was 6 and 6. Remember, Jordan fucking retired. That nigga was tired, baby. He left, came back, even though they forced him out because he was gambling, but whatever, nigga. And then on top of that, like I said, LeBron, he's the only nigga to play in the final with a teammates never fucking show up. He the only one showing up. You know what I mean? You gonna fuck the man for that. Yeah, I don't go by titles. I go by accolades, baby. LeBron did a whole lot of shit, baby. You know what I mean? Made a lot of moves, a lot of points, titles, and all that other shit. You still the greatest to me, Brown. You know what I mean? But come on, baby. We need some couple more rings. You get a couple more rings, they gonna call you to go. You go to LA, get a ring, nigga. You the only nigga go to 3 teams and win championships. But whatever, baby. Keep doing your thing. That's right, Brian. You got to do it, baby. You know what I mean? You got to do it. Legacy, 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 baby. We gonna let them see. That's right, baby.
Pleasure to be out here this evening with all you guys, remembering Angie and Angel in the Sky, and a big shout out to my friends from the Wack HipHopShow. Thanks, guys. Having a great time.
All right.
Surprise, surprise. Guess who I got up in the spot right now? My homegirl Diane Morton Gattulo, baby. That's right. Up in here.
What are
That's
you
what
doing?
I'm talking about.
Thank you so much for coming out here. And I just love you. I love your show. I love everybody who watches your show, because I can't wait when I watch it to read all of the comments.
Okay.
People are amazing on your show.
Yeah, thank you. We really appreciate that. You know, it's been a while since I've seen you. You know what I mean? The last time I seen you was actually the thing for Angela in the park. You know what I mean? But you've been really busy, I noticed. You know what I mean? So you got the book that just came out. Let the fellas, and the females out there know what's going on about your book.
It is called This Life of Ours, Fairy Tales of Mob Bartenders. Pretty much says it all. It is a book, the first in a series, and it takes place in the 80s and 90s in Brooklyn and New York, when the city was much more edgy and a little grimy, which is great. And it is the story of what happens when a gangster likes a girl and what that girl has to go through. It is turns the story a little bit from the traditional Godfather and Sopranos and Goodfellas into the girl's side of the story. It's a female-centric series. Okay. And it is about a group of fictional bartenders who worked in the nightclubs and in that industry in the 80s and 90s and made a hell of a lot of money. Again, very fictional about all of that, but it a lot of money. Okay. And worked in the hottest clubs, and that's what set the story of this book.
Okay. Yeah, because, you know, when I first met you, you know what I mean, which was crazy, and then, you know what I mean, I was feeling what you was doing, and I told you that I'd promote your book and everything like that. Yes, and ever since then, we became friends and hung out. And
that's right.
I like to see
you came to my birthday party in Brooklyn.
That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? The first time I met Big Ange and Blonde Linda and everybody like that. So I definitely appreciate the fact that you invited me out there. And, you know, we definitely support everything that you're doing.
Yes, thank you.
Now, with your book, you were saying, you said now it's like sort of like an ebook, right?
Well, I launched it as an ebook, and at the end of November, my book will come out in a print version. And the reason why I did that is I partnered up with a group called pinktide.org. Okay. And they're based in Long Island. And it's a networking organization that pools their resources and money to make a cause both locally and on a larger scale. So they actually go and find real people that need help and help those actual people. Instead of giving your money to an organization that just distributes blankets. This organization will turn around and find out what are your actual needs to make your life whole after something that's happened to you. So I feel for them, and I like their mission and their cause. So I'm donating $1 from each ebook in memory of my girlfriend, Angela. So I've been pumping the ebook so that I can, you know, do something nice in her memory and keep her spirit alive.
No, that's good, because also, too, you don't know, sometimes when you get to these organizations, you don't really know where the money going. They can say it's going for here, going there, and then you never know what happened. People that's supposed to get help, they don't get help. So it's good that you know that what they're doing, and they're actually searching for the needs that what people need.
I like grassroots organizations, and I also like independent business owners. So I am that person who likes to go to a restaurant where I know the people who own it live off this restaurant.
Okay.
And when I give to a charity, I know that they're actually giving it to a person who's in need and not just paying for the administrative costs of running an organization with a big name. So I don't want to donate my hard-earned money to pay the rent for an organization. I want to donate my money to go give to a kid, an adult, or a parent in need, because they've had something traumatic happen to them. And I, thank God, I'm a little lucky enough that that did not happen to me. So I pay it forward that way.
Okay. So now you got your book thing moving and everything like that. So still online, I still see you making a lot of moves. So now you're on a radio show.
Yes, I am a talent booker for Sunday Night Live with Joey Reynolds. And I've been utilizing my contacts that I've made in all the years to book a great show for the last year. So I roughly book about 5 guests every week. And it's been a great experience. Joey's a so he's, you know, everybody knows him, and it's kind of easy to book his show, and complementing it with all of my contacts I've made of being in the entertainment business, in the nightclub business for 17 years, and also corporately when I worked at the largest marketing company in North America. I worked at News America Marketing. So I have so many contacts, and what's the sense of having great friends if you can't share them for everybody to turn around and talk and promote and bring together all their different projects? It's a great experience.
Now, I remember you were saying about a lot of the acts that made it big, they came through where you was, and that's how you got to know all of them.
Yes, yes. Being a bartender, you're the, well, really the bouncers are the first line of getting in, but once you make it past the doormen and the bouncers, you get to the bartender, because that's who you're going to ask, what's the deal? How can I get to the DJ? And the DJs were really very, very important. They set the tone. The bartenders set the environment tone at the bar. So we created a show for you, but without having the music from the DJs, putting that together, we could not have put that whole nightly experience on. It was an amazing thing to have the DJs like pump out hit after hit after hit to make people wait online for hours to get in and spend exorbitant amounts of money to get into a club. So every act wanted to get to the DJ, and they had to come through us. And they were aspiring young artists, and now they're mega world known. And it's amazing to watch the progression of their growth and how they've honed their projects and their talent and really become, viable, real celebrities. And they're amazing now. But they were kids. They were kids. We were kids. They were kids, and it was a great experience. I mean, the Limelight in particular, I talk about a lot because that's probably the most well-known club out of all of the places I worked in. And the Limelight had great people. Jelly Bean was a big DJ in the Limelight. So, I mean, people would literally come there just to see Jelly Bean. And our doorman was Chaz Palminteri before he became, the Bronx Tale Chaz Palminteri.
My man, see?
Yeah.
Now you can't leave. That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
the best line. I love that. I love that line. And we say it often. And also, that whole thing about the car, and if the girl is going to open up the door, that is so true in the life.
Really?
Yes, yes.
We lit right now.